And I was like, ooh, this team looks a lot sharper than the other league favourites that we've been playing against. 30 minutes into the game, they're 2-0 up, and we're like, it's not looking great, but we dug in, and then we got a goal back. Welcome back to another episode of Project Realise. I'm Ryan Sharkey. I am trying to realise my potential in football and play professionally. Monday the 8th of January, we had a match there on Saturday against Limavady United. Coming into it, Limavady, I believe, are at top of the table. We're coming in at Lisburn Distillery 10th or 9th, and we know that we've beaten some pretty good teams recently, so we know we should be really challenging this team, so it should be a good game, even though they are a lot further ahead of us in the league table. As a reminder, this is the third division of Northern Irish football, so semi-professional league, and so we came into the game knowing it'll be a tough game, knowing they're a good side, but with high hopes and confidence that we can cause them problems and essentially beat them. Also, the game's away, so it's in Limavady, which is about 90 minutes from Belfast, and get there, and during the warm-up, playing on the pitch, like, it's very soft and bobbly, so you're passing the ball and it's just meant to be flat along the ground, and it's just like bobbling towards your teammate, so we knew it was going to be a day that there's potential for a lot of mistakes. And the game starts, and what was kind of impressive to me was how quickly Limavady were moving it, especially on a bobbly pitch like that. They were moving the ball pretty fast, and it was pretty impressive. And I was like, oh, this team looks a lot sharper than the other league favourites that we've been playing against. So they had the lion's share of possession. At the start, we were still getting into their area, making good interceptions, and then pressing forward and creating some chances. Ultimately, they got the first goal. I think the ball was passed back to our keeper. I'm not entirely sure if there was a bobble, but essentially the kick went flat to one of their players, who drove forward and then passed it to one of the other guys who scored. So that was 1-0 to them, and that was a little bit disappointing. We didn't want to concede like that or give them easy goals, but not much you can do about it. Game continues in a similar fashion. They've got more possession. They're controlling the game a little bit more than us. Then they get another goal a few minutes later. Roughly 30 minutes into the game, they're 2-0 up, and we're like, it's not looking great, but we dug in, and then we got a goal back. But then they actually scored just before halftime, so went in at halftime. It was 3-1 to Limavady. They were still controlling the game. Felt like it would be tough to get a result. Then the second half starts. Justy, who normally plays centre midfield and is just a beast for us, he just brings us so much energy and wins the ball back so much for us. He was playing right wing back in the first half, and then one of the changes the manager made in the second half was that Justy went back into centre midfield, and he just did what he normally does. He made such a big difference for us. He was just running around, winning the ball back, and just helping our team press so much more effectively. And then so with that change, we actually started to control the game a lot more, which was pretty awesome to see. So we continued to press, and we were the ones creating most of the opportunities. We were pressing them and winning the ball high up the pitch, and our strikers were getting chances on goal. They weren't scoring, but then one of our strikers, Ryan, went through on goal, stuck it through the keeper's legs, and then it was 3-2. And then it kind of just continued from there. We were just pressuring, creating chances, and then the game ended. It was 3-2 to Limavady. Could have got a result there, but we didn't, unfortunately. We had some individual errors which led to goals, which happens. Even at the highest level in the Premier League, you'll see individual errors lead to goals, and that's what basically cost us today. The team knows that, and we're just going to remain focused and remain vigilant to help reduce the number of errors that we make during games. Even though it was frustrating and disappointing to lose, it was encouraging. We were playing against another top side in the league, and we were effectively dominating them in the second half and creating loads of chances. So that's just another reminder that we can push the top teams in our league, and we're just as good as them. We beat Warrenpoint 2 weeks ago, and then now we should have got a result against Limavady. So as a team, we just got to kick on and keep working hard in training and just see what we can do with this league. I think we're 9 games into the season, and so there's 14 teams in the league, so that's 26 games total. So we still have 15 games left to play this year, so there's a lot of football left to be played. So it'll be interesting to see how we can finish the season if we just keep pushing each game. Take it one game at a time. On an individual update, I probably played 2 to 4 minutes at the end of the game at right wing back. Some people don't like coming on in the last few minutes. They'd rather just sit on the bench, but I liked coming on, even if it was just for literally 2 minutes. And even though it kind of sucks not playing the whole game or the majority of the game, I'm still just as excited to continue my journey of trying to improve myself. And last week was just a really fantastic week of training. It's probably my most consistent week of training I've had in terms of lifting and individual football training, so I'm just looking to keep that going, because I know if I do that kind of training each week over a course of months and years, slipping again. I'm going to improve like a shit ton as a footballer, and I'll be playing more than 2 minutes per game. So that's where my mind's at the minute, and that's pretty much it for another episode. So hope you guys enjoyed. Have another game this weekend, and then just another normal week of football training, which I want to share with you guys. Been busy with other stuff like work and then other side hustles that I'm doing, so I want to spend the time very soon to share what I actually do on a weekly basis, and I think you guys may enjoy that. So anyway, for another episode, see ya.